Welcome to the initiative of Excelop IP for celebrating the World IP Day with the theme of IP and youth, innovating for a better future. In this celebration, we are inviting the startups and the people who are working on some innovative concepts or the idea and helping to change the future of our society, right? And for this series, without wasting much time, today we have Mr. Yash Patel, the co-founder of Triecon Developer LLP, who will get to know more about their product, their idea, and their journey so far as a startup. So, welcome, Yash.
Yeah, hello. Thank you. Thank you, Sanjay bhai.
Yeah. So, yes, first of all, just introduce yourself and your startups.
Okay, fine. So, hello everyone. Myself, Yash, as Sanjay sir has introduced me, and my name is Yash, and I am a founder of Triecon, of my startup. I have started my journey in 2016 when I was pursuing my bachelor's of civil engineering. So I completed it in 2019, my civil engineering. But in this era, when I was pursuing the civil, I had a curiosity of doing something innovative. So I thought of thinking differently by solving different problems. So then I started this idea of Tricon, and the journey goes on. So after completing my bachelor's, I took a gap of 1 year for my education journey, and then I worked for the startup to grow it. And then I started again my education journey as an MBA in startup and entrepreneurship program. So currently I am in the final semester, and then after we'll be working forward for the startup.
Okay, it's great to know about that. You started a very early stage when you are this before you were just finished your graduation, right? So that's a
Yes,
very
sir.
good sign. So just now let people know about what exactly the product you have, and through that product, what kind of problem you are solving.
Okay, sir. So basically, what we are doing is we work on the principle of three E's, which are economical, enhanced, and eco-friendly, in which we make economical products as compared to the conventional, eco enhanced as compared to the conventional available in the market, which means has greater durability, has enhanced properties, and also the eco-friendly. So when I talk about the eco-friendly means what we are basically doing is using of different types of industrial waste. That is, when I talk about waste, is in the powdered form, which is created in tons and which has no further usability. So these types of waste are generally thrown or dumped into the landfills, which is very much harmful to the environment. And as we are also knowing that day by day our environmentals, so these conditions are getting very much complicated, and we are facing different types of environmental issues also. So this is because of only the global warming which we all are individual facing nowadays. So the solution to it is reducing the carbon footprints. So we are focusing on reducing carbon footprints by reducing the cement content in the concrete, by replacing these different types of industrial waste that we procure from the industries. So I can say that we are solving two problems at a one arrow, that is reducing waste also from entering to the landfills, and also reducing the carbon footprints which is emitted by the cement industries during this manufacturing of cement. So tentatively I can say by reducing 1 ton of cement, we reduce more than 1.25 ton of carbon footprints.
Okay, that's really great that you are making waste from the waste, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely, you said that you are solving the two problems at together. And now, during that journey, when you started or the conceptualized the idea of doing something for the environment perspective, from
Yes.
that day to till date, how was your journey? And if you can explain or explore that, if intellectual property has played any kind of role during this whole process.
Yes, yes, definitely. Intellectual property has played a vital role in the our journey. And as I said, that I started my journey very early during my graduation period only. So in that times we were not aware about any business perspective or how to do business because we were studying in the technical background, and I also don't have any family background in which I should know about the business or similar kind of things. So when we started with the idea, as when I get you back to the basic time when I got the idea of doing something this creative, I went a shop of glass, this we can say normal glass shop, to buy a piece of glass. So I gave them the dimensions that I want this size of glass. So they cut it the dimensions and then give it to me. But the other thing which I observed was that they threw the waste glass in a bucket. So I asked a question to that vendor that what did you do with this waste? So they told me that we did not do anything. We just threw it out into the any like any landfill, or we just gave it to this kachra wala. We can say this scrap pickers or whatever. So out of it, I just like research about it, that what happens to the waste glass and what how this industry works, that how much of waste glass is recycled, because the glass is not a dump. We can say that the item which is organic, or we can it is like soluble into the soil. So I researched about it and I got that number that more than 40% of the glass is not recycled. And when for that, then I shocked that then it is not recycled, then where it goes? So it ultimately goes to the landfills or any barren lands where it is of no use. So we are creating this waste to the environment, and it at the end of some time it will be very much harmful to us. So then I started developing a solution for this. So as I was from civil background, and like I was studying civil engineering, so I research about it, that how can we use it this waste glass into our this in our field, and like help the environment or help the society. So then I found with my team, we found a solution which we named as glass concrete, in which we replaced this glass as a replacement of cement. And we found that solution, as I mentioned, on the basis of three E's, which is economical as compared to conventional, and hence as compared to the conventional, and eco-friendly, as we are using waste and reducing the carbon footprints. So that was the innovation that we found it. But now further, what we have to do with that innovation? When as you all will heard about that, every innovation is useless if until and unless it is used for any betterment, or for the society, or you should have to generate business out of it. So then the role of IP came, and it has diverted our journey. We filed a patent for it. Then we also got the patent for it recently in 21. We just got patent granted for the same thing. So now we will got the royalty for the same thing if we have to franchise our business, in expand our business in different cities or different states. So as so this I can say that when you got the innovation, then you should definitely have the IP of it. So it can create a value to your company, to yourself, and also to the society.
Yes, very rightly said that any kind of innovation, if it is not protected through proper intellectual property, it is of no use, right? And I really can congratulate you that you not only filed but now successfully got the patent registration. And also, I know that you already have registered your trademark, your logo, Triecon Developers LLP, right? So really congratulating for you and wish you all the success for the future ahead. And now, before leaving the session, what is your message to the young entrepreneurs or the startups who are either planning to start something or already in the process of creating the journey of the startups?
Okay, fine. So the message from my side to the entrepreneurs is first thing, you should always have the vision for doing something for people. So every entrepreneur should have that type of vision, that you do not have to think about own benefits. You have to think about the societal benefits, and at the end, the product users who will be going to use your product or services. So on their minds, you need to work out. And the main thing I would like to say is that you should always ideate innovate and implement it. Then you will be a successful entrepreneur, because implementation is must required for every idea. You get thousands of idea in a day, but it is worthless if you did not implement it, right? So that's the message from my side to the young entrepreneurs, and all the best for your bright future.
Okay, yes, thank you very much for giving your valuable suggestion to the new entrepreneurs, and thank you very much for participating for this session. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media pages to know more about startups and their innovative ideas.